Okay, so today's video is going to be short. We're just going to go over the season 7 patch notes. As we know, season 7 is approaching in about 2 or 3 days. So they got a new patch, and most of the time, these things aren't anything to look forward to. It's sometimes I wonder if they listen to what we say, because there's and I'm not the one to complain. I don't want this channel to be about bashing 2K, because at the end of the day, it's a video game, and it's a computer code, and it's a business. So I don't I don't think we can expect much, and I think that at the end of the day, they're always gonna do what's profiting, and they are profiting at an all-time high right now, quite literally. So, um, yeah. So I mean, sometimes with this game, man, you either gotta pick. You gotta pick one. You either gonna hate it or you gonna love it. You gonna play it or you not gonna play it. So if you play it, you just understand what comes with it, and you just kind of go on about your life. I don't see the point in complaining. I see a lot of 2K channels. They do a lot of complaining, a lot, and I guess we paid basically $100 for the game, and we pay $100 for every build, and then we get out onto the court and we have to deal with certain things, like if you're playing in the rec and you got to play with certain AIs. The AIs take up space, man. Sometimes the AIs could just take up space. And all it takes is one. All it takes is one bot to ruin a game. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of bots, I don't know what is going on. I just talked all that junk about complaining, and I'm about to do a little bit of complaining right now. I don't know what is going on with these bots this year. They are just so bad. I was playing. Yesterday. I was playing, and I got a couple bots on my team, and I'm just like, I just had to quit. I just had to quit the game, and I don't really like quitting games. That's not really who I am. I rarely quit. Um, but sheesh, man, they just like, they don't close out. They move on offense. They move to places that don't make sense. Their jump shots are ridiculously slow. I just said all that. Now I'm about to do a little bit of complaining. Here's my thing though. We're gonna get to these patch notes, but yesterday I made a video about my 2K26 wish list. So today, I had some ideas after I made the video yesterday that I wanted to share with y'all, and after, because I had played a game. I was playing some games in the rec, and I was, like I just said, I was playing with some AIs, and I was just thinking, like, in 2K24, man, the AIs wasn't bad. Sometimes in 2K24, I was glad to have an AI, but this year they just I know it's a bot, but like, does the bot have to be so dumb? They gotta do something. Like, if the bot has to sense where teammates are, you can't go run to the teammate, right? So yeah, hopefully they fix that next next year. And okay, so patch notes. I'm looking forward to season 7. Because of the cap breaker. I'm not 100% sure we're gonna get the cap breaker, but uh, I would just assume so. So, uh, yeah, cap breakers are great. I'm looking forward to a cap breaker, and I just enjoy the new jerseys, the new courts, and whatever new stuff they have. Um, to offer. It just gives you a change of scenery and something new to look at. I enjoy the new seasons. I look forward to them. Okay, so let's see what they're talking about. General preparations for NBA 2K25 Season 7 launching on Friday, May 16th at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Stay tuned for what we have in store. Okay, this channel is about my career, so let's see. The following teams have received uniform updates to match real world changes. Okay. WNBA. We don't really pay too much attention to that on this channel. Players and coaches have received likeness updates. You guys let me know in the comments section if this is significant to you. I just think, man, I think sometimes it's just like a slap in the face that they go in the game and they make all these changes, but they just can't allow the bots to make more open threes. Jeez Louise. Gameplay addressed some cases of off-ball players moving unrealistically fast when performing get open moves or calling for okay, this is the glitch. This is the glitch that had came out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but players were able to run away from the basket and then I think spam triangle if you're on PlayStation. I think that's a Y if you're on Xbox. But they were able to spam triangle and then get this super glitchy teleportation animation back to the basket, and they were able to catch an alley oop with it, and it was basically unguardable. So I guess they addressed that. Okay, the correct energy percentage would now be shown for players on the fly substitution overlay. I don't know about that. Okay. City Pro Am Rec Theater. Okay, this is what we're concerned about. Okay, various improvements to performance, stability, and visuals have been made to enhance the overall experience in the city. I don't know what that means. I think they said the same thing for season 6. I don't know what that means. Whatever it means, I remember in season 6, I think they said something identical to that. And I was trying to play the game and trying to figure out what exactly did they do. And I wasn't able to figure it out. Okay, resolved an issue that could cause spectators to move on the court when emoting an ante-up. Okay, it took them that long to figure that out? Okay, my NBA, the W. Okay, we don't really. Okay, okay, that's the patch notes. That's what it is, man. It's kind of is what it is. We just gotta kind of deal with it, and just hope next year that they fix these bots. That's my biggest complaint, man. Is the bots, man. The bots. And I like the game. I like 2K. I like playing 2K. But we're gonna try to keep complaining at a minimum on this channel, but fix the bots and allow us to practice game shooting catch animations in my court. How about that? Take out RNG. How about that? If I make a shot, I should make a shot. How about that? Let's do that. It's fair for everybody. If you don't know your shot, you don't make it. If you do know your shot, you make it. How about that? All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching.